3-point basket, 0, Kevin Obanor. Davion Herman. John. 3-point basket, 0, Kevin. John Michael Wright.
Obviously had the broken finger in the Kansas game, and he just never recovered to the level that he was earlier.
Thompson able to find a little bit of day. 10 to shoot. Chris Harris gets it into the corner. Thompson for 3 and he hits.
Well, right there, it looked like it was going to be a...
Washington will look to isolate Newton. Good defense, force the turnover. Cowboys have the numbers if they want to push it. Transition 3. And they have their first lead. Bryce Thompson with 8.
Emergence in terms of playing quite a bit at that stretch 4 position. But he's still valuable because he's a defender and a rebounder and plays with energy.
Quick shot by Tyson. Look at the follow by Obanor.
You know, Obanor, when he came to display here tonight.
Obanor has been the most consistent Red Raider this season, the team's top scorer and rebounder, and boy, they have relied on his leadership with the rash of injuries that they have sustained. Bad pass by the freshman. On the other end, it's Harris. And the Cowboys lead by 3.
And so we...
Oklahoma State, you get the feeling, starting to find their rhythm a little bit. This guy has had his rhythm all night. He just continues. Bryce Thompson putting on a clinic in this first half by Oklahoma State over the last 4.5 minutes. Long 3, well short. Dangerous juncture if you're the Red Raiders. Count it, and the foul. A chance for the 3-point play for Keon Williams.
Great job with the rotations, especially over this last 6 games. But again, the Woody Newton expanded minutes has helped him make those judgments.
Thompson is having himself a first half run, and turn the tides in this one. Harmon with the pull-up J, in and out, no good. Rebound Tyson, the Texas transfer, bounces inside, and Obanor gets it and the foul.
That's a great offensive possession. You had terrific ball.
That's what Asbury gives you, just not the defense, known for his outside shot, but he's a playmaker.
Yeah, and he has tremendous amount of confidence.
Little alley-oop, what a pass by Obanor. And Texas Tech.
Oklahoma State, they did this for a couple of possessions against TCU. You have Boone, Cisse, and Woody Newton in the game at the same time.
This is Newton with the ball. Thompson, contested 3, and he banks it off the glass. When it's falling, it's falling.
That's why they're back into it.
Trying to skip the ball, and a good read. Tyson has been real active here in this first half. Now he's feeling it. Quick trigger 3, and it's good. Jalen Tyson with this second.
Another example of how youthful this team is and the upside of their young players.
Transferred in December, late December, playing for Chris Beard in Austin, as Thompson has 19 in this first half.
Yeah, get Thompson off the ball, which I think he is better there. You get a little rub down low, freeing him up to that mid-range.
Bacho wasn't ready for the pass. Thompson will make them pay. Count it. Goaltending on Washington.
They have confidence. You can see it in their countenance. And that good start, along with forcing Oklahoma State into some turnovers, has allowed them to hang around.
Robert Jennings, part of the youth, a true freshman.
Star. Elijah Fisher, who reclassified, would have been a 5-star in the 2023 class.
Good bounce pass inside. Cisse and one. The freshman Brown with the assist. So the freshman making plays on both ends.
Well, he has the quickness. I told you athletically. So on the closeout, does the right thing, drives, draws the help, and that's
in this really veteran-heavy conference. Thompson stripped of the ball. Quick hands by Fisher. It's a run out the other end. Tyson finds Fisher. And it's a 4-point game.
Yeah, just solid. The way you do that is you don't turn it over here, get a good look, and make sure you keep everything in front when Oklahoma State brings it down the floor here shortly.
Tyson gets the roll. And a quick timeout by Oklahoma State. Zone defense for Texas Tech. Asbury, good location. 3-ball up, no for Boone. Ricochets right back to him. And that's how the first half will end. Cowboys make
his job to get open on the wing in a better position.
So Chris Harris, an early insertion to start this second half. Here's the quick double team as Walton slips over. What a pass! Beautiful look there by Boone.
And that's vision by Caleb Boone. When that ball goes inside, you can't stand. You got to flash, relocate, screen something.
Off the inbound, Tech fell asleep.
He's touched it the second half more than he did the entire first half. And it puts duress on that defense.
Strong take, and that was desperately needed for Elijah Fisher.
More anxious for them, especially because they've been playing so well.
Interception on the pass, weaving down on the other end for 2. That's Keon Williams. And an 11-2 run. 6 off the bench for the freshman Williams. Tyson with a soft touch off the window.
Now, smooth.
Tyson trying to create. He goes crashing down on the other end. Meanwhile, the athleticism starting to come out of Keon Williams, which had momentum right now with Oklahoma State. Asbury's had a quiet night. He'll launch a 3. Bingo!
As they simply took care of the basketball. Just too many careless turnovers against Oklahoma State's defense.
I like this set, trying to get your leader a touch inside. Obanor unable to finish. Here's Walton. That's a big shot.
Nicely done right there by Walton.
Kerwin Walton is a guy they would love to get going. Making his 4th start of the season tonight. Speaking of get going, that's Harmon attacking.
So Mark Adams
back to the basketball. Single-digit game again, down to 9. There's a high screen by Obanor. Harmon so lethal off the dribble. Pull-up J is good. Back-to-back hoops. For Davion, more pep in their step as well. Harmon redirecting traffic. Goes right. Looking for 3 in a row. Splish splash.
There's a reason there's nobody within 8 feet of him.
3-ball is short for Asbury. Fight for the rebound taken inside. Up with the scoop is Harris. No, but the follow put back home.
Really nice right there. Those are the what? We've talked about it. There has been so many careless turnovers from these two teams.
Quick first step. And the follow by Newton.
Hard trap to force him in at a tough spot, maybe get him to turn it over, but certainly to get it out of his hands.
Nobody in foul trouble, just the second on Boone. Here's Tyson with the left hand. Nicely done. The more I watch Jalen Tyson, the more his first shot of the second half. He had 21 in the first half. Bacho, mainly the physical presence with the screen, and here is Obanor underneath.
Boy, what a great pass.
Bacho really pushing Boone further and further away. Now they get a switch. Boone will look to go to work on O'Banner. Here comes the double team. Great pass again. Boone threading the needle to Newton.
Well, great cut right there because it just opens up tons of space, but credit Newton on that weak side with the flash along the baseline.
Tyson trying to go baseline, circles it back in. That's 7 straight field goals for the Red Raiders. He misses. And here come the Red Raiders. A couple of Cowboys back. It's a 5-on-3. Somebody has to be open. It's Harmon. Buries it. Trifecta land as Texas Tech
Together.
Flush on the follow won't go for Boone.
And part of the reason is because Jennings is a non-shooter. You can have Boone out there on him. Look, there he is again. I'm telling you, he is to 4 media timeout coming. And I'm sure Oklahoma State's coaching staff said this, but Williams and Harris just have to be solid.
On the inbound, that's solid. Opportunity goes by the wayside.
You just couldn't quite make that a clean exchange right there.
Boone wants the ball deep inside. That's been the rest.
Over the defense, and you saw it on that possession.
This crowd making some noise. Walton with a good pump fake. Hesitates. Here's Tyson down the lane. 4-2. Count it. A chance for the 3-point play. So the 2 bigs on the floor. Minute 25 to go. Thompson bounces it inside. They get a touch and Boone delivers.
Really good. Because what they did is they started Boone on ball side to the other, moving him, allowing him to get the basketball. Great offensive play by Mike Boynton.
This crowd wanting to stop Tyson for 3, and he buries it. Jalen Tyson from downtown, and
Cisse or Boone are not in there.
Now they go with Smith as their real post presence rim protector. They'll go right at Smith. Harmon with the left hand, and we're tied at 68.
Yeah, you don't have the rim protection.
One final trip into the offensive zone. Fisher will pick up the D on Thompson. Thompson from 18. No. Put back. Good!
So Mike Boynton basically has 3 players flat, Newton on the side to begin. It basically hands it to Thompson. They feel like they're going to get some kind of look, but you shoot it early enough to allow your team for an offensive rebound. And John Michael Wright comes to miss here. Oklahoma State keep in front, stay away from a foul. No timeouts for Mark Adams.
Harmon will launch deep down the court, trying to find it to Walton, and that is it. Oklahoma State survives a scare from Texas Tech, and the Cowboys are back above 500 in the Big 12.
Well, you feel for this young Tech.